is cross-selling? Cross-selling is where you go in and you want the cup of coffee, and then they say, you know what? Oh, look at, if you get the cup of coffee, you get 50 cents off the donut or the scone or the healthy bagel. I don't know, whatever. The point is this: you go in for something and they don't upsell you. They don't sell you a bigger cup. They sell you additional items. And you might say, oh my gosh, this is what they're doing to me online. Sure, this is what they're doing to you everywhere. This is not old. Or I should say it's not new. It's very old. People have been doing this for a long time, folks. In fact, Esau traded the bowl of stew, right, for the blessing. He got upsold. The very beginning, the serpent in the garden, he upsold. Folks, this is around from the very, very beginning. And listen, when you want the sale, it's not spammy. In fact, when people love your product, they actually thank you for more. In fact, I have some things I just bought recently. Let me tell you about this. Just had some paleo bites, you know what I'm saying? And I was on Amazon getting some of these things, and they said, you know what? You can buy one for X, or you can buy 3 for Y, or all of a sudden I'm there and then they start cross-selling me and say, get the whole variety pack. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. The whole variety pack is in my shopping cart, and I'm a happy camper and I love them and they're all good. The point is this: if you like the product, it's a great strategy. If you don't like the product and you're selling junk, well, then guess what? You're in trouble. But downselling, here's what very, very few people ever do. Very few people do what's called downselling. Downselling is where, you know what? You wanted to buy the larger cup of coffee, but maybe you couldn't afford it. Or maybe you just didn't have time. There's literally, come on now, you're headed into a meeting and you got to be typing and you can't bring your coffee, whatever. Some of you are saying, I'm never without my coffee. But if you say, you know, I can't drink a venti right now, or I don't really want a venti, but you walk by and you see a grande or a tall, you say, I'm getting it. So even though the sign said venti, you bought a grande or a tall. That's called downselling. And today I'm going to teach you all about this. Cindy says, I don't know how this would work with books. Come on now. How can you do this with a children's book? Come on. Come on, Lorena. Come on, Cindy. Listen, I do this all day long, all the time. I have a book right here called Elixir Project. By the way, Erica, drop in the link for the free book, right? Why is it free? Because guess what? You cover shipping and handling, right? But guess what? This is $29.99, and we're going to drop a link in so everybody can get it free. Well, I do tell you, you got to pay for shipping and handling. But guess what happens? I'll tell you what's going to happen after you put that in your cart. If you just want the book, fine, you walk away. But if you want more, which is a special training, you just click a button and now you've been upsold with your book. You see what I'm saying? You've gotten the book and a digital training, and you walk out with less than 20 bucks. That's called an upsell. Now, while you're there, you might do what's called a cross sell and say, hey, if you like this, guess what? We have something else on the same topic. And guess what? We really do. So folks, if you want to be a poor author your whole life, and I'm not trying to rip on anybody today, I'm just trying to teach, because a lot of you are my students. If you're one of my students, type in student. If you're one of our members, one of our authors, type in the word author. A lot of you right now are watching this and you say, this is totally what Kary does all the time. And people thank us. They say, you know what? I bought your book, but then I started to look at the video that you talk about the course, and I'm so glad I went through the course, because it's actually helping me create my dream job, or it's helping me in my relationships. Or you know what? I've been fighting with my kid for a long time, and it's helping me and him become unhackable. When you are selling solutions, you don't need to feel bad at the end of the day. If you're selling junk, you need to feel bad. I don't care what you're doing, right? If you're selling junk and guess what? People are returning your product and they're not thankful, then you got a bigger problem. But when you create quality products, like I know you do, Daphne's here, she's an author. Renee's here, she's an author, she's a student. Great book coming out called Measuring Up. Lori's a student. Matt Gruen, my buddy from college, is watching. Rosie's an author. Susan's an author. All these Darce, all these people right here, you get it. You know, I'm teaching what I actually practice, where you can get the book for, I don't know, $6.99, $7.99, something like that. And guess what? We have to pay for the mailer, and we have to pay for the shipping and handling, and we have to pay the distribution center to send it out, all that. So you're getting a $29.99 book mailed to your door for, I don't know, several bucks. And guess what? While you're there, we upsell you, not in a spammy way. If you don't want it, you just click no. But if you do want it, then you have a special training. And by the way, as you're checking out, we say, do you want the Elixir Project mini course? And the Elixir Project mini course is a great companion that goes along with the book. And this is a fiction book. So all the people out there who are saying, you can't do this with fiction. Come on now. I'm doing it with fiction. Go to elixirprojectbook.com and check it out. And you will see that everything I'm teaching today is what I'm actually doing.